Hi everyone, my name is Gcobane Mdlanga. I live in Tembisa, 78 Mkhathini section. I was born in Cape Town and I grew up there. I came to Joburg when I came to stay with my mom and my stepfather. That was way back in 95. Back then, me and my stepfather we didn't get along, so I moved back to Cape Town. And I started being naughty, smoking, taking drugs, and doing crime. And then when I got caught, I was still a minor though. And when I got caught, I was sent to reform school. When I came back with a will to go to school and finish my studies, follow my dreams. I came back to Joburg, finished my matric, and started working at various places, but I couldn't get the job that I wanted because I didn't go to school, tertiary school. I wanted to go into journalism or law. So I tried many times, but there was so much red tape back then. And so I went to work as a hawker and sometimes coming back to work at the firms. But now I'm working with children. The program is called OVC, Orphans and Vulnerable Children. I work at Helping Hand. We help them with their schoolwork, their nutritional needs. Sometimes we bring them clothes and uniforms. I like what I do because at one time I was once a vulnerable child with my mother not around when I grew up. So what I'm doing now, I think it's positive because I'm a dad to somebody, even though they are not my child. And it fulfills me, even though the pay is not there, what I expect. While I was working this February, I was volunteering and helping this other lady. I got a call that my house is on fire. And by saying my house, I mean my mother's and stepfather's house. All of 3 bedrooms, they bent down to the, not to the ground, but they bent down. There's no roof, there's nothing. People sleep in the dining room. People use the garage to sleep. And my other sister even moved out because of the situation. I can't cope with the situation because it's hard. The pay that we get is so small. And now we have a problem at work. We don't get paid. We are gonna get paid when they fix those problems. But now there's a gaping roof. Rain is coming in. Wind is coming in, and I'm scared of the corona now because people say it incubates quickly in cold weather. So my parents are elderly, both of them, they don't work. Both of them, they are pensioners. Both of them don't have insurance. Both of them don't have any means now. They're relying on me even though I can't make ends meet like the way they're expecting. But I'm trying, even though it's pushing me down, because when I sleep, I dream about I'm in a house that's all right. Only to wake up, the house is still the same. The municipality promised to help, but now I think it's the red tape, or I don't know, because everybody is like, we'll come back to you after lockdown, I don't know. So now I'm feeling for my parents, because it's so hard to see the look on my father's face. We don't even know what started the fire, because usually fires start in the kitchen. That one started in the bedroom. We black people, we call it voter. Many black people know about it. When just a fire just combusts without being lighted. Many people believe it's witchcraft. Witches can light a fire where they are, which will burn maybe in your house or in your car. So we black people believe that. I myself also believe that we got enemies who don't come to us and fight with us. They are fighting with Muti. Because the other day, I was cleaning the yard, and when I was cleaning the yard, I found a buried panty inside the yard. A panty. So anybody who wants to throw away a panty can't just bury it in the ground. We believe if you find a panty in the ground, somebody put it there for reasons, sinister reasons. Maybe that's how the fire started, or maybe they got some tokoloshes, dwarves, don't know what to call it in proper English, but tokolosh is something black people use at night to haunt other people, those who they don't like. So on the day I found the panty, I took it, I burnt it. After I burnt it, the same night, I almost got shot while I was being robbed of a phone and the money I had. So when I thought back, after the incident, I thought maybe because I took out the panty out of the ground, so I disturbed these people who are trying to harm us. According to African culture, there are sangomas, the good guys. There are witches, the bad guys. So the witches, if they are jealous of you, they will try to harm you in any way or to slow down your life. So I believe these witches are after my parents. My parents have been so successful in their life, even though they are not now. And I think it's because of the witches. They did things at an early age, bought cars, paid up their house and everything. And now I think these people are so powerful because we consult healers, prophets, and sangomas, only to find this thing doesn't end. It's like we are fighting a losing battle. We might find this prophet, let's say A is a prophet, today we find him, then our hopes are high because now we're sleeping soundly for the week. But after the week, something will happen. And after a year, we are not into that prophet or that sangoma anymore. We need somebody more powerful who can like stop it altogether. But I think these people who are witches, the people who practice witchcraft, they are more powerful and they work at it every day, whilst we only go to consult healers or nyangas only periodically, maybe when you got a chance and off from work, or when you got money, because you got to pay. So it's so overwhelming. A few days after the fire, we was just fine before the fire. All my folks, nobody was sick. After the fire, my father started growing his tummy. Like the tummy started growing out of its own volition. like he didn't eat nothing to make his tummy go big. Like he was sick, always in bed. And the tummy went so big until we consulted a prophet. It helped because the tummy now is back to normal. And after that, people at home are starting to get, what do you call this? Amatumba, what do you call a matumba? They are getting growths in their armpits, abnormal growths. So I think these people are taking spiritually. Believe what you believe. I'm African. I believe in witchcraft. I believe in evil. I believe in good. So if there's gonna be a God, there might be Satan. There should be Satan. So anybody who say they don't believe in witchcraft, that means they don't believe in Satan. And you can't say you believe in God if you don't believe there's Satan. So my story is so painful because I can't fight spiritually. I only live in the physical world. So, this is so hard for me. I don't know. Maybe there are people out there who know how to counter-fight. People who can help. Because there's so many things. I can talk all day. Things happening that are not normal. Things that you don't meet in your everyday life. Happening at home. Just in these 2 months from February until now. It's like we are under attack spiritually and the roof is so open. Now anything can come in and or out. Even the criminals, they can come in at night because people are sleeping. Nothing is locked. We only lock the front door and the back door, but they can come in through the windows because they are bent, or they can come in through the roof. Especially when it rains, you can't even hear them. And my parents are elderly. My sisters are helpless, and I'm not there when they are asleep. On the day I got robbed, it was so painful afterwards because I never expected it to happen to me. And I always told my friends it would never happen to me. I know all the tricks. When people came at night to rob you, I knew how they do it. But that day, I couldn't even see them coming. I was sitting in front of the clinic, enjoying the free Wi-Fi, and it was night. There's a spaza shop nearby, and there were people coming and going from the spaza. It was 7-ish late. And then I thought I was safe, as long as there were people outside. Until I heard the click from the gun. I was looking on my phone, at my phone. When I raised up my head, a gun was pointing at my head. They demanded my phone. They demanded money. I gave them what little I had. They took my cigarettes, took my phone, told me to run. They ran, took a car around the corner. They came with a car. They took the car around the corner and started, and they ran. I was so angry. I was so traumatized. I was so ashamed. I didn't believe it was me. I still can't believe it. Every time I see people like who resemble those guys, I can't trust nobody anymore. It's like I don't know them. It was night. I can't describe them. I can't identify them anywhere. But when I see people who resemble those guys, I'm filled with rage. I want to strike back, and I'm hating the wrong people now. I'm traumatized. I don't know how can I turn back the clock, or I want to go on, but every time I see that spot, it's right next to my house. It comes back. What if, what if, what if? But it's already done. Hi everyone, my name is Gcobane Mdlanga, and I have been through the most.